Being a parent can be really challenging. Child and Family Resource Network focuses on connecting pregnant parents and those with kids under the age of 5 with free support services to help them on their parenting journey. Everyone deserves someone they can turn to for help with parenting. Visit childandfamilyresourcenetwork.org today.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Hi, I'm Niamh Kavanagh.
And I'm Gearóid Farley.
And you're listening to Ignorance.
Niamh, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it up top.
What?
Very sharp.
Do you think so?
It was very sharp, very clipped. Listeners, you will know that Niamh is a Zen Earth mother. She is unflappable. She has got the patience of an absolute saint. And she came in here an hour ago like a raving bitch. And the day has only, she's had a day. And she's made it clear to everyone around her that everything that's happened since she's been here has just served to make it worse.
I'm so over the day, and now it's just, No, I had a lovely day. Now, let's backtrack it. Yeah. I had a lovely day.
This is Niamh trying to soothe herself. No, you had a lovely day, Niamh. This is your dream.
Self-soothing.
You're living the dream.
Self-soothing her.
If she was a cat, she'd be rubbing her head on the bottom of a chair.
I would. No, but actually, it started off lovely, and then I got in my car and drove 2.5 hours, nearly 3 hours.
In 30 degrees.
In 30 degrees. And I basically got gently cooked the whole way up here.
Do you know what? Right? Having a shred of sympathy for you, right? I'll tell you why. Because I've been in this situation recently, right?
Okay.
I remember when my partner bought his car, right? And he listens to the podcast, and do you know what? Fine. Let's settle this.
Okay, let's get this out.
Because I haven't been able to say it to his face.
Oh.
And when he was picking out that car, I said, you need to get air conditioning. And he said, I don't need air conditioning. I won't use air conditioning. Why would I blah, blah, blah. On and on. I was like, I really think
air conditioning is important.
Now he might say this is a rewrite of history. This isn't. He was, again, like yourself, very sharp with me. Yeah. Very sharp.
Very sharp. Was he sharp?
And he was very sharp. I didn't appreciate it. He said he wouldn't use air conditioning. And now when he gets out of that Yaris, like a gorgeous little puddle of sweat, you're only yourself to blame.
Okay. To be fair, my car used to have air conditioning. It's an old car, and it either works on 4, as in full power, so you're like Beyonce in the car with your hair going in like a music video, or not at all, and it's so loud you can't cope with it. But it's not that cold, so but it's just moving air around, which is helpful. I had the window open. I had all sorts of things, but so it's not that. It's just it's near the end of its life, but like everything in my life, I drive it till it dies. Okay, but so that's kind of how it starts. I mean,
Niamh.
I wasn't sharp with you. I was just very direct about how I was feeling.
Cushion over the face. Sometimes it's kinder.
So then I came in, and I want you to acknowledge the fact that I changed my shirt and I washed under my pits. That's because
this was pre-hug. She went straight in and did a pit rinse.
I did. And then I was delighted to see that I'd actually remembered to put my deodorant stick in, the Dove 48-hour thing in the thing, but it had melted. So I'm here, and that's happening, and it's lovely, and I'm so happy to be here. And then
tell your face.
2 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, I got a phone call to ask me to do something that I could have just said, no, that doesn't suit me. And once again,
because it doesn't,
and it really doesn't.
Thrilled. I'm absolutely delighted to do it. And when do you want me? Oh, in a few minutes time. Wonderful. I had on for 3 hours. Great. Fantastic. This is the dream.
And now I'm annoyed. Not at the person who rang. They're just doing their job. But I'm annoyed at myself for not going, actually, that doesn't suit me. Because that's all I had to say. That's all I had to say. And now I can't. Why can't I not say that, girl?
I don't know, Niamh. You're too nice.
I'm not nice at all. You know me.
Yo, you know what you should, like with these people, they ring and just say, get the boat. You must be joking. But like what? For how much?
I know. I'm not even getting paid
Come back
for
when
this
you
thing.
have a budget.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, it'll be fine. I'll take my deep breaths in a minute, but I'm just like...
I'm glad. I'm so glad, because at the start of this, people were like, oh my God, there she is. She's a national treasure. And you're dragging her through the mud with all of this trash. Well, I'm delighted to see
I'm human.
that the vicious, bitter human that lurks behind the person that has been adored in this country for 30 years is finally coming to light.
You are getting too much, way too much happiness out of this. We're not having any more.
Thrilled.
Thanks.
Do you know why? I'll tell you why. Because I was coming into this thinking that I had a bad week.
Okay.
Right?
So you feel much better now.
I had a horrific week.
Okay, tell me about your week.
Okay. 2 things happened on one day.
Okay,
Right,
just
on Monday.
okay.
These 2 things, right?
two
One,
things.
like, I had a brace, right? I have a brace on my teeth.
Oh, yes, I know.
Not a brace, Invisalign.
I'm
Right?
aware because it comes out every time we have some
I know,
teeth.
yeah. Every time we have some tea,
And to be fair,
I'm rummaging around in my mouth, and then this thing with a trail of spit gets dragged out, and I put it on a napkin.
And let's be honest, we always eat when we're together.
It's not pretty.
No.
But look, we are where we are. The reason I got that right was because sometime during the lockdown, my teeth moved. I don't know what happened, but as soon as I started doing stand up again, I was whacking my teeth off each other. So I was like, okay, I need to fix this. Just don't put up with this for any length of time. Go to the orthodontist to get it fixed. Went, he put Invisalign on the top grand, and he said, right, and I quote,
Okay.
he said, there's a little movement, there was a bit of movement as well on your bottom teeth. We're going to put a little clip on it.
A little clip,
Just
like,
a little clip, and
like
it'll be
one
visible.
that I put in my hair, like that.
That was exactly what I thought. Like just something little, small, something
tiny
discreet,
thing.
right? And I said, grand. Now, because I was doing the film though, I couldn't get that on because,
Yeah.
like, you have to,
Yeah. Okay.
work with what you've got. So I was like, okay, right. As soon as we're finished, that's what I'll do, right? So I went on Monday, and he was like, oh yeah, we'll do the bottom. And I was like, grand, assuming it would be a
Small.
little clip.
A little
Right?
clip, right?
So I did what I do when I always sit in the dentist chair, right? I just start to lie back, think of England, deep breaths, and usually I fall asleep, right? Because I'm so like
Zen.
just intent on keeping myself calm because I
I know.
hate the dentist.
And me too.
Right?
Oh, me too.
Oh my God, I hate it.
Like I have such a fear. Like,
Oh. So I lay back, thought of England, and all of a sudden he says, there we go, we're done. And I look and I have train tracks on my bottom teeth.
What happened to clips?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I did exactly what you did when that man rang you.
And you
I just
said,
went, that's grand.
And did you pay
How long have
more
they on?
for-
Oh, the rest of your life.
Yeah. Instead of going, what the
I'm
hell is
sitting
this?
there and I was like, I'm starting in Edinburgh next week. Like I had to do a gig last night to see if I could actually talk with them on. Because like they really hurt the inside of your mouth. So I was going into chemists and getting this wax that you put in them. So I was like, people were saying, did you get a smack in the mouth? And I was like, no, I didn't. I had a minor misalignment in my bottom teeth. And now I've got this.
And now you've got a clip.
I know, it's very stressful.
And how long did you have the clip for?
I don't know, you didn't
You
say.
didn't even
'Cause
ask
I
the
didn't even
question.
ask. Because I was just so horrified. I was just like, oh God, what's happened? Because it's a real, like, you have a midlife crisis, so you're getting your teeth done. Like, I mean, I'm not the right age to have train tracks.
Oh no. I know. And I'm so like you. I would sit there and go, oh, okay.
I was like, when I was in my little meditation, I was kind of going, this feels now it's a little bit far right than it should be. The man is a professional, don't insult him.
It reminds me when I was young and they went in and took my tonsils. And while they were in there, they took my adenoids as well while they were there.
You must have felt robbed.
I swear, well, to be fair, I was only 12. I'm not 100% sure I was cognizant of what was going on. But they took my adenoids. I have no idea.
They didn't give a damn about
No, they
kids
didn't
when they went
care.
into surgery.
No.
I remember years ago, right, I was getting an operation on my foot, right? But I wasn't knocked out. Like they just did this thing where they numb your leg.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, grand, okay. So I was getting this done and the receptionist, right, came into the room eating a club milk, right?
Which one was it? Was it like an orange one?
No, it was just a normal club milk. And
yellow.
I saw her eating it and I was like, God, I really want a club milk.
Yeah.
She put a folder down on top of my on top of my chest and flipped it open so that like the ring binder whacked me in the face. And I was like, no, I might be 12, but
But what the hell?
there's a bit of dignity required in a situation like this.
Did she know you
that
were
I don't feel I'm
awake?
getting. And that's what they said to her. I said, oh, he's not out. And she went, oh, sorry, hello. Do you know the sad part about that was? Just as I delivered the funny bit, I spit. That's what happens to me. Because I've got a train track. It's like I've got guttering on my chin. That's what it's like.
Come on, surely you have 15 minutes on that now.
I'm sure I have them, but will I be able to say them?
Oh my God.
I'm very upset. Anyway, this week we're talking about anxiety.
It's very apt. And breathe.
Deep breaths.
So what makes you... I'm nearly afraid to ask this question. What makes you anxious?
Everything. I live my life on a level of anxiety that, like, they've just announced that Russia's launched the atom bomb. It's on its way over. That's how I get through my day.
Every day you live in fear of that.
Yeah, every day is my last, but not in a good way.
And so does that mean when they actually say that's coming, will it be a relief?
I think it will. Do you know what's something that happened to me? It's the most stressful thing that's ever happened to me.
Okay.
The notifications on my calendar. on the calendar on my phone, right, which is how I live my life.
Okay.
For some reason, stopped working. So, like, I don't get notifications anymore about things that are happening
did you
in
update the phone?
half an hour time. I get WhatsApps saying, where are you?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
It is horrendous. I can't get it working again. If anyone knows how to turn notifications on,
give us a call here. It's very important.
It's very
stressful. Very important. I know, but there's a lot of anxiety in life in general. Generally speaking, I'm anxious about things like taxes and all the normal stuff. Yeah. It's not normal if you're not anxious about them. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
That low level anxiety I can live with, and I live my life by lists, so that kind of cures a lot of it.
You are organised.
Yes, mostly. But funny enough, every now and then I have to kind of take stock, and then when I start making lists of lists, I know I'm in a bad place. but so because
you are like anytime I try to put a date in for something, like when we do it that date, like Niamh pulls out this thing the size of the book of Kells.
I know. And I'm old school. I like to physically write
to find a window.
Yeah, I like to actually physically write it down, because I've tried on the phone like you.
Yeah,
and it's fine to a point, and then other people update their calendars, but they don't always sync. And then I had a nightmare one time where I was supposed to be in two places, and it was physically impossible to do both. And you know me, that is my worst nightmare.
That's awful.
Because if I say I'm going to do something, I do it. And so to try and resolve that was a nightmare. Like, not even beginning to tell you. So physically, if I have it in front of me, I can say, this is a thing.
The idea of somebody going, where are you? Like, it's just, oh my God.
No.
I've had it happen a couple of times. The worst one I ever had was I had friends over for dinner. And just as I was like taking up dinner, I got a phone call going, are you on the way? I was like, where am I supposed to be? And I was supposed to be in Ashbourne.
Don't say it's Galway.
Doing like some gig in a GA club or something. And I had to just go and do it and just say, sorry, help yourselves.
I'll be back.
Lovely to see you.
No, do you know what my biggest anxiety is? Is being late. Now, not socially, I don't like it, but I can live with it. That's not an anxiety level. But for gigs, I like to be there in plenty of time, because I want to be in charge of the gig. And I think running in, it puts you completely on the back foot. My problem is I have a husband who doesn't actually have the same approach, shall we say? He feels it's a little bit more fluid, and it's fine for certain types of gigs.
Yeah.
But for instance, we were invited to do an afternoon tea in Áras an Uachtaráin for the president.
Well.
I know, very, very fabulous. And it was amazing, and it was wonderful to go and do all that. But we had to be at Áras an Uachtaráin, say, I'm going to say 1:30, right, in the day.
Okay.
Let's say 1:30. So in my head, I said, right, I'll allow 3 hours, because it's 2 hours and 10 minutes. 119 miles. I knew exactly how long it was going to be. I knew all the pitfalls on the way. And I said, really, I don't want to be leaving any later than 10:30 in the morning. I was very clear with my husband the night before. Very clear what we needed to bring. Very clear what we were going to record, play. Everything was very clear. I had my outfit now, and anybody who knows me knows that this is unusual.
I'm absolutely.
I know. I had my
astonished.
outfit picked and up because normally it's like, what's there? I'll take that and go, right? I'm not that organised usually. But, because, I don't really care. But it's the president,
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Look, President Higgins, he deserves a bit of glam.
Actually, it's the dogs, I was so keen to see them and I wanted to look well when I did. Anyway, so I had my outfit picked and I even had his suit sorted. And I said, now, we are leaving at 10:30. We are leaving here at 10:30. 10:15, I'm finishing touches hair, finishing touches all the things I need to do, donning my apparel, getting myself organised to go. Now, to be honest, we weren't starting at 1:30, but we needed to be there to set up. And, security are expecting us at 1:30. There's a whole thing. And and I know for corporate or anything like that, you have to be where you say you're going to be.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's not, there's no
mess.
rocking up, there's no messing. And he just sauntered down and said, great, 10:15. I said, oh, great, are you ready? And he says, I'll just have a shower. And I went, I beg your pardon? And and then he went, okay, and now we just have to put this into the car and I'm like, at this point, like, the anxiety. So we didn't leave until, now to be fair, he was fast enough, but we did not leave until 10 to 11.
Okay.
Or 10, no, actually, probably.
That's not bad.
No. It was a little late, 11:10, right? 11:10. So, okay, still room, but 2 hours and 20 minutes. When it says on Google Maps it's going to take you 2 hours 10 if nothing goes wrong. And I'm like, the rash is up on me. So then we're going down the road and he says to me, I just need to get some diesel in here and I wouldn't mind now a cup of coffee. And I'm going, are you off your head? And now I can't hardly breathe in the car. I can't breathe. And in my head I'm thinking, I'm going to have to be the picture of this is wonderful and I'm in control of my life. And already I am having an absolute nervous breakdown in this car. And the anxiety was huge. And we had to stop for the diesel. And he's going, what's wrong with you? We'll be fine. So we left and Google Maps told me that I was going to be 5 minutes late at this point. By the time he had done all the things.
Oh, gosh.
And I'm like a demon. We literally appeared at the security gate at 1:30. At 1:30. But that whole period of time, I died about 500 times.
It's awful.
And even then, I felt so rubbish by the time we got there. I was worn out. It took me ages then to be in the room.
Okay, yeah.
When we could have if we'd have just left.
Because with those events, it's always like,
it's so stressful.
We need you for 6 o'clock, but you've got to sit in a room on your own for 3 hours beforehand.
Yes. And if that doesn't happen, everything will end in the world.
And you just end up sitting there going, oh, I should have got my hair cut.
I know.
You're just like constantly brushing hair off your suit or like eating sometimes they'll give you like a bowl of sweets.
I know.
And you're just like
eating the sweets.
Eating the Ferrero Rocher, then trying to reassemble the Ferrero Rocher in the
so it
Ferrero
look
Rocher
like
paper.
Them all. Yeah, but there's a lot of hurry up and wait in our business. That's the way it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the worst part is he's sitting there, looking at me as if to say, you're an idiot for worrying. Right? So I have no argument for the next time, but I am a frazzle.
Does he have to sing the middle eight of In Your Eyes?
No, he does not.
No, he doesn't.
No, he does not.
Cheek.
He just sits there and smiles at the president in his charming, twinkly way. And then I have to lead it all and be fabulous. Honestly, I never forget the level of stress.
It's
so
very stressful.
Actually, for the sake of our marriage, generally speaking now when we gig together, unless it's just the two of us, but in general, we travel separately. Because we are very different animals. And then I don't care.
Yeah, we take a lot of 2 cars to things.
Yeah.
And I didn't actually, we went to a wedding on Monday. Do you know what else happened to me on Monday? Right? This is after the orthodontist, bear in mind.
Oh, yeah.
I came home and I was like, I got train tracks.
Okay, so you're already
I got train
traumatized.
tracks, I can't talk.
Okay.
My mouth hurts. Well, like I was spitting. Like I was dribbling.
You were spitting anger or spitting?
I didn't know whether it was anger or just like the lack of control in my bottom jaw. But like there was saliva flying everywhere.
Okay, nice.
Then I went to a wedding, right? And it was a baking hot day. And we were in suits and it was in Sligo.
Okay.
It was a lovely wedding and we were on the patio and there was not a pick of shade. right, in this castle. Very nice. And I said, well, do you know what? I'll help put the parasol up. So me and another friend were putting the parasol up. The parasol opened and smacked me in the face and cut my nose, right? It's just like,
Where?
Like, there's a big cut there. I put a bit of concealer on it.
I can see.
Well, unfortunately, the concealer is doing what concealer sometimes does, is it highlights.
It goes, hello, I've got something wrong.
It just like kind of like
Especially
clings to the scab and goes, there's something going on here.
Especially if you don't wear makeup.
Yeah.
I don't understand the concept of putting a concealer on something if
They
nothing
won't
else.
say, I'll put a filter on
The
this.
whole point of concealer is like to blend.
Like, so I was essentially on the patio
Yeah.
with a
slap
bottom
bait.
jaw that doesn't work and a nose that was pouring blood. And I was just like, what a day.
That's a good day. That is a good day.
Absolutely incredible. You see, my problem is, right, that whenever I get anxious, years ago, I did a meditation course, right? Because somebody said it's very good for this. And I
Okay.
thought, perfect. So I was having a mental breakdown. So I was like, okay, I'm going to
Did you forget to take notes? Because I tell you,
I
I'm not
went
seeing
in, right?
I'm not seeing a lot of evidence here.
Do you know what my problem with meditation is, right? I'll tell you what it is. Is it relaxes me.
Yeah.
And the second that I'm relaxed, I start to make a list of things
That you
that I
worry
should
about.
be doing. So then I have to stop the meditation to write all the stuff down.
Oh yeah, because
So I write it all down so I don't forget it. And then I restart the meditation, and the whole of the second time that I'm meditating, all I can think about is all the things on the list that I have to do, and I want to just start doing them.
yeah, I think you missed that part of the
This is
lesson.
not- yeah.
You missed the part of the lesson when it says you do nothing else when you meditate.
It's very difficult.
I know. You see, I'm the list queen. So therefore, that's how I used to go to sleep at night. I would write down the things that as it occurred to me. So it would essentially be putting it out of my brain down to there. And then I'd do a crossword or something to empty the brain. That's back when I was very, very rock and roll. Oh my God, I hate my life.
Like, I did the meditation course, right? And I went in and I was very stressed, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I just need,
Yeah.
coping skills. That's what I
Coping
needed.
skills.
Said it, right? And it was the Transcendental Meditation Centre, I think.
Okay.
And then they told me the price of the meditation course, and I was like, no, you're going to have to knock a few quid off that because that's ridiculous. So
I'm not very calm
the
thinking
first thing
about
I did
that.
was I was haggling with the Maharishi. I was like, I don't think this is the way it's supposed to start, but look, this is where we are. Like, on down, got a good deal. We had a follow-up.
Oh,
I have to say this.
I love-
We did have a follow-up. This was an excellent one now. I forgot to print it out. But it was from a woman. I won't say her name because she did specifically ask. And
did we manage to keep her name out of the first bit?
and luckily I have forgotten it. But what she said was, right, in her episode on festivals, when she was going to Slane,
Yeah.
she read this thing that the best way to sneak booze into a festival was to...
In the backpack, wasn't it?
No, that was the one whose backpack exploded.
Yeah,
this
no.
was in a similar vein, but this is proper James Bond territory,
go on
right?
then.
What she did was they bought condoms, they unraveled them, they cleaned them out, which is just
Okay. Don't tell
which
me.
we're grateful for.
What do
But
they
not sure
do?
that we need them.
What
They
do-
cleaned them out. No, I think they were unused. I hope they were unused. Like, I really. But like, anyway, they cleaned them out, and what they did was they filled them with vodka,
Yeah.
and then they tied them off, and they put them under their boobs, so that apparently a condom filled with vodka feels a lot like a boob if you're being searched. I mean, I wouldn't know. I know the theory, the practical eludes me, Niamh. But they did manage to get a couple of bottles of vodka
Also
into Slane that
overheated
way.
vodka. There's too many
Presumably-
variables for me.
Presumably served over ice.
Yeah. You know, I'm always impressed with the caliber of.
To say, I really, really am. The resourcefulness of our listener, it knows no bounds. Do you know what? Our listeners are survivors.
I know, agony rants tactics. That's what we should do.
I know. I feel like we should have one of those. What was your man that used to always be out in the wild?
Oh, Bear Grylls
Bear Grylls.
or Ray Mears.
I don't know Ray Mears.
He was a quieter. You know, Bear Grylls is all Mr. Rawr.
Yeah, Bear Grylls. There was a lot of...
Rawr.
Yeah.
It's a lot of that.
I would have said drinking
Ray
your own
Mears-
urine.
Yeah, Ray Mears was much more, this is a cat, when you find yourself, stranded on a desert island and there's 20 lines around you, this is how you survive. He was very calm in that situation.
yeah.
Whereas Bear Grylls is going looking for the lines. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like the average person doesn't need to know how to survive in a jungle.
No, they don't.
You want to know how to get through the sales on the 26th of December. That's
and
what you want.
And that's
Yeah.
tricky enough. Like.
Exactly. Stay hydrated in a car with no air conditioning. That's what we need.
That's what we need.
We don't need to know how to build a raft over our phone. Now, Niamh, this may not be the episode that we should do this in, right? Because this is an episode all about anxiety.
Yeah. And I think we're clear that we are already experiencing anxiety.
It's been quite a day, and this is nothing to do with Niamh.
No.
Having
Getting
an
baked.
absolute nightmare. We didn't decide this 5
No.
minutes ago. This has always been in the calendar,
Yes.
right? What we are doing is we are ending season 1. Just
Technically.
season 1.
Technically.
Season 1.
It's not really an ending. What it is we're just hitting a pause because Gearóid is going to live a more fancy life doing Edinburgh Fringe.
In Edinburgh. Now, what this means for you is, because obviously we always have to get this across, that we are not leaving you in the lurch.
No.
What we are doing is we will return in, I think it's 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
With new episodes. And in the meantime,
We-
you will have episodes every Monday.
Yeah.
So
No,
we're
you
not
will.
leaving you without anything.
Some of them will be compilations, but also in it will be new problems that we're going to
Yeah.
cover.
What we did was we've cleared out the problem bank.
Yeah.
And we want you to be aware that when you send in a problem, there's a bit of lead time on it.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. So we will be back answering problems in about a month.
Yeah. Well,
So-
beginning of September.
So if you've got a problem
That requires resolution now. If you're locked in a box somewhere or something,
Yeah,
we're
exactly.
not the people.
If you're handcuffed to a radiator, we can't help.
No,
Right? Ordinarily,
not.
we'd love to. So we will be back in September. We're not leaving you in the lurch.
No.
We've got compilation episodes that are actually very funny.
Agony rants will be coming. Yeah, I know, because I re-listened to everything, and honestly, I was guffawing at times.
These are Niamh's compilations.
Yes, they are.
Niamh's
And
best bits.
which means it's mostly Gearóid. And occasionally when I best him,
As it should
but
be.
mostly it's Gearóid. And me laughing.
So we've got lots of stories.
Yeah.
So also, if you are new to the show, these are good ways to catch up.
Yeah. It's kind of the first 20 episodes, because we've done nearly 40 episodes now, so that's
Can you
pretty
believe
full on.
that? I've only done about 50 episodes of Fascinated.
I know, but that's, and it took you a long time to do
8
them.
years.
8 years. Can you believe that? I mean, we just thought about this idea and then we started doing it almost a year, not quite, but almost a year ago.
And I
It's-
thought it would be I thought it'd be 3 months. I thought you'd get sick of it, to be honest.
Oh, really? Is that what were you hoping for that?
No,
I'm
not at all. I was like, oh my God, it's so exciting. I'm having a ball.
I'm not that easy to shake. I'm still loving it. Are you still loving it?
I'm loving it. I'm having a ball.
I know.
love it.
But I'd love people to send in their problems, or even just funny stories or things that have happened, and then we'll structure it. Because I mean, sometimes I don't know about you, but sometimes me, the most stressful part or the most anxiety I have is trying to think of bloody topics. It would be great if you were kind of leading the story a bit.
and
we'd love it.
we get lots of messages, we get lots of comments on lots of problems.
Sure.
But just because we're taking a 3-week gap, we just want to let people know that a problem that comes in is going to
It
stay
might take
for
a little bit.
weeks.
Yeah. So, obviously that's important. But, we're really excited. And actually, there seems to be quite exciting things happening because people are so excited about us. It's nice.
There is actually. I completely forgot about that. We can't say what it is, but there's a couple of things
Yeah.
that we're like, oh.
Yeah. Quite surprising.
So there are going to be a couple of changes
Yeah.
in season 2 as well, because I think we're going to do a couple of guest episodes.
Yeah.
There's going to be there's some decent stuff for our Head Stuff Plus subscribers
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah. Very exciting.
We have discussions about that, and Niamh, maybe a bit of merch.
Other than stickers.
I swear to God, when I saw those stickers and the big production they made of it as well, I was summoned to the office. Summoned to the office to be handed a sticker.
I think we're pretty in it, but it's just like I don't.
Things are going to change.
Yeah. Oh.
Now, also, while we're on the subject of administration, there is one other thing that we can do if we like the show.
Okay. What is it?
Obviously, leave it a lovely review
Oh, yes.
and a lovely rating, which does help us.
Yeah, but we can't do it because it's obvious then when we do it.
No, yeah, we can't do it. No, not at all.
I don't think people would appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm more likely to have a few drinks and then write a searing review of you and give it a 1-star review. It's like, this will put her back in our box now.
Thanks. Thanks.
The other thing that they can do is they can vote for us in that thing.
In what thing?
That thing we're not going to mention.
That thing?
Where we were, our hard work and our achievements, the number one head stuff show on Spotify, were completely ignored
very
by
much
the
so.
Irish monk.
We will be the Anton Deck of the NTAs. Do you remember? They won the viewer's choice every year.
Absolutely.
So that's what we want.
Absolutely. This is our PJ and Duncan phase. Anton Deck is coming.
Who has the biggest forehead? Well, I'm the smallest, so I have to be Deck. So you have to have the big forehead.
Am I Ant?
You get to be Ant.
All right.
He's the mess. Not anymore. He's fine.
Well,
now.
what is it? Rehab
He's
a car
fine
crash
now.
in a second
Yeah,
wife?
yeah.
Yeah, that sounds up my street. Attention Agony Rants listeners, I am going to be going on tour later on in the year and early next year with my show Glamour Hammer, and I will be going all around Ireland and the UK. The dates on sale at the moment are Portlaoise, Dundalk, Limerick, which is sold out, Galway, Belfast, Clonakilty, Waterford, Wexford, Sligo, Cork. I'll be at the Everyman in January. My Liberty Hall shows are sold out, but we've just put on a Vicar Street, which is very much not sold out. So,
Not just yet.
So come along, we'd love to see you there.
How do I get tickets, Gearóid?
You can get tickets, Niamh, by asking me.
I know.
But all of those other people, they can buy them on GearóidFarley.com. We asked you for your stories of anxiety and some of you got in touch. We don't have a name on this because I'm getting very good at keeping people anonymous.
Okay.
It says, WhatsApp group chats make me anxious. I hate them and think of every reason I should do to leave them, but I never do. I much prefer to insult people one-to-one. One day I will be braver.
Well, I think a lot of people have a big anxiety about WhatsApp.
It is. Why on earth there's a notification when you leave a WhatsApp group?
Yeah. It's a bold move.
It's a very bold move.
You know, Niamh Kavanagh has left the room. It took me a long time to leave. Half the time I don't leave them. I just...
I'd be more inclined to change my number now than leave some WhatsApp groups.
But
I'd love to be
surely
able
you
to
could just...
temporarily leave.
Yeah, you know, well, you can mute, can't you?
I sometimes think, right, if you mute a WhatsApp group, there's nothing worse than you missing something that's in a WhatsApp group. Because they see you're online.
Okay, so, you know,
like
so they
see
think
you
you're just
being online,
ignoring
so
them.
They think you're just actively ignoring them.
Yeah.
It's stressful.
It is stressful. And actually, I think I know who this is.
Are you in a WhatsApp group with her?
I know this girl. And I tell you something, she is like the worst stealth WhatsApp person because she's always there. And then she texts me separately and says, what do you think of that? And I'm going, put it in the group.
I'm actually, I think I'm that person as well. I don't say too much in a WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
I do watch the WhatsApp groups, like the family WhatsApp group I would watch, but anytime, like if I ever reply to something in the family WhatsApp group, nobody replies to me.
Why? What is it you say?
I don't know. I think it's because I always think family WhatsApp groups are where people post photographs of their kids and then we all say the kids are lovely and that's it.
No, I started our family WhatsApp groups on both sides because my husband had a stroke.
I'd say no.
And I didn't know how to tell them all. And this was the easiest way to give them information. So that's how it started.
Do you know what I have to ask? And it
What?
may seem inappropriate.
What?
When you're setting up that sort of a group to impart that sort of news,
Yeah.
what do you call it?
What do you lead it?
Stroke of bad luck.
Do you know what it was? I know I obviously didn't impart the information that way, but basically I set it up so I wasn't telling everybody everything. And that's how it started.
Okay, all the time.
And so it obviously since then everybody's got added in because obviously the kids weren't in it at that point. It was just like it was just the adults.
Just this horror.
I know. I don't know. That's why I started, but actually now it's a
When
proper family group. But actually, I realised that
Did
I
you set it
started
up
it.
and like before you even post the news of the stroke, you put the photograph you put a photograph of you raising the trophy at the Eurovision just
I'm just setting up this group to tell you that my husband had a stroke. No. No, it was just easier to give information to everybody in one go.
yeah.
Right. And so, but it has developed into a family chat, which is really lovely, right?
Okay.
And it is lovely, but you're right. Some people post in it and nobody responds. And then you feel terrible because you haven't responded. And then the time to respond might pass.
Yeah.
And you might think it's funny at the time, but you don't actually go, you know, sometimes you just don't respond to everything because there's like my family chat is in the Kavanagh one, right? Honestly, sometimes somebody puts something in and then like 20 people put in some funny thing to go with it. We don't have as many smallies, so we don't have as much as that going on. So it's not too bad now. It has kind of calmed down a little bit. Great for a central place for news, no doubt about it, especially about health.
But you see, do you know what the thing about it? That doesn't even happen.
No.
In our family WhatsApp group.
No.
Like, I do not get news. I just don't. Like, there's obviously WhatsApp groups, family WhatsApp groups without
Separate,
me, right?
yeah.
And it's still like,
are they called Gearóid is too anxious for this? So don't tell him about this.
Oh, he's not able. He wouldn't be able.
No, he wouldn't be able for this conversation.
Like, I'm sure there are relatives dead and buried that I don't even know about because
oh no, this is my life. This is my life. People forget that they haven't told me because I live 100 miles away or something. And you know, oh, she had her baby, and I'm going, I didn't even know she was pregnant. That happens to me all the time.
Yeah, and I presume you heard now that so-and-so's just had a heart operation. You know, what?
No.
What do you mean I presume you heard?
I know it's
like,
all.
I presume you heard means, no, we've forgotten to tell you.
Yeah, no. Or my favourite is where they're all referring to, you know, he's going in for that tomorrow. And you're going, what the? I know nothing of this, no backstory. But you're kind of sitting there going, did someone tell me? And then you start to doubt your sanity. And then you feel like an unfeeling person.
That's what happens is I do that.
Yeah, but if it was in the WhatsApp group, you'd be able to go back and check.
Yeah.
Mind you. You have to go buy all the,
you know. Like, 72 photographs of a kid blowing out candles. And you're like, all right. Obviously, there's a better thing.
Who is that? Anyway, yeah.
So, P. Markey, he said, every single thing at every waking, sleeping moment. Liters of cortisol pumping through me.
Okay.
You see, some people live their lives
on
their nerves. I think I do.
Yeah, but you always seem more together. I think you exude this energy. It's an energy thing with you, and you're like close to a nervous breakdown on a regular basis, which actually is part of your charm. I'm going to say that, right? I think that's possibly why.
Is that why you were nice to me when I was on your step when I was a kid?
Yeah, a little bit.
It was like, this isn't like
this won't end well if I don't make an effort here.
Somebody needs to step in here. This child should be in care.
No, but I don't ever think of you as not a coper. I would come to you if I needed something resolved. You see, this is the point.
It's the last thing I need, Niamh. You've seen how busy I am.
Listen, we need to hurry up because, you know, even though you say that, I would say, yes, you live with anxiety and on your nerves, but actually you are highly functioning, I suppose. Highly functioning on it. There are people who live like that and don't achieve anything.
I'm like that drunk pilot. Do you remember that, like, the pilot that managed to steer the plane onto the Hudson River, but he was out of his mind drunk?
Oh, yeah. Wow.
That's what I'm like.
You know, sometimes I think that if you weren't having the levels of cortisol flying through you, I think you would worry that there was something wrong with you.
I know, yeah. Well, you see, sometimes that's my answer. Whenever people ask, like sometimes, you know, like even in an interview or something, they say, what does it feel like to go out and like do stand-up to that many people, or, you know, or something like that? And it's like, well, it comes down to it that, like, at a certain point, you don't really have a choice.
No.
Like, you've said, yeah, you're going to do it, and all of a sudden you're in the wings and there's 5,000 people. So you're like, well, I mean,
it's now or never.
There's two choices here. This either goes well or it doesn't.
Yeah.
We are pausing for a moment to remind you that Agony Rants is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network. If you're enjoying the show and you would like to support us, you can join Head Stuff Plus. You can pledge as little as €5 a month, which goes towards keeping us on the air. And if you want to pledge more, you absolutely can. We would love to have it. We will have bonus content news in the next season, and we do have some very exciting things coming in with bonus content. So season 2, when we start, we'll have lots of news. And it's exciting. In return for your support on Head Stuff Plus, we will give you access to special bonus content from us and all of the other shows on the Head Stuff Podcast Network, including this one that we're cross-promoting this week. It's called Fireside. This is a mythology podcast. In this show, Kevin, your fireside bard, takes a story from folklore or mythology and gives it a fresh retelling and discusses the story itself and the craft, culture and history of storytelling. Whether you're a folklore fanatic or someone that just enjoys hearing a good yarn, you can always join Kevin by the fireside.
Fireside is the Irish storytelling podcast. Every week you'll hear tales of mythic Irish gods, Arthurian knights or Norse Vikings. There is folklore from Ireland and around the world, and even historical legends like Brian Boru and Gráinne Whale. Whether from poetry or prose, lyric or legend, if there is a good story at the heart of it, you'll find it here. I'm Kevin C. O'Lahan. I'm your host and fireside bard. With over 150 episodes and rising, there has never been a better time to join us by the fireside.
Niamh, we have a problem.
Oh, I love a problem.
Okay, this is a problem. It's from Nancy, right?
Okay.
It says, "Hi Niamh, I love your show and I am very excited to ask you for advice."
So not you. It's just me.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, that's me pulling me place. I have recently moved in with my friend to a beautiful flat and we have some difficulty. My friend is very tidy. She does all of her laundry and keeps on top of the cleaning. She cleans the bathroom every day and obsessively tidies the kitchen, wiping down counters and tables every day. This all sounds incredibly reasonable.
Okay, go on.
She vacuums and cleans the windows all of the time, and it is starting to really annoy me. Last Sunday morning, she was vacuuming at 10 a.m. on a Sunday.
Actually, that's capitals. You need to say that
Sundays
right.
in capitals.
On a Sunday!
This all feels excessive. I'm used to living in a place where it is a bit more untidy and free and easy. Free and easy. God almighty.
Free.
I mean, I can tell who she is in this relationship just by the way she's written this.
Okay. And we know who you are already. Yeah. That's why she's not asking you.
Exactly.
Right, come on.
All of this cleaning makes me feel like I should be doing more, and I feel it is affecting my friendship with her. Yesterday we had a big argument because there were some bowls missing and they were in my room under my bed, and she was annoyed as she said, "We will get my..."
Gets the end.
Am I a terrible person? Yes!
No, all the way.
We have been friends for a long time, but we never lived together during college. This is the first time and I would hate it to ruin our friendship. Then, pick up a clock. I would like her to chill out a bit with cleaning, and no, I should probably do a bit more. What do you think I should do?
Okay, take a breath.
Do you know what would solve a lot of problems, Nancy? If you reread this letter, it would solve our problems and it would solve yours.
Now, take a deep breath. Okay, because we know who you are in this equation. Right? We know who you are. And actually, I'm a little of both. Okay? Because I tidy up, and because I'm a morning person, I do quite a lot of the tidying in the morning. But I have lived with men a long time, and quite frankly, you do it when they're gone because it's just a pain. And my eldest is a demon for leaving bowls all over the place. We cannot find a full set of forks anywhere. We don't know what he does with them. I've cleaned. He moved out for 2 years, and I still couldn't find the forks. I don't know what he's done with the forks. I had no one full set of forks. Anyway, that's a whole other thing. The thing about this is the bowls under the bed, that's a no-no, right? Okay, if one bowl, fair enough. But maybe a better habit to get into is not to bring the bowls in there.
Depending on what's in the bowl.
Now, of course, right? Okay, I'm getting it, right? This is a conversation you need to have, when you're not both killing each other over it, or when you discover there are 10 bowls under your bed, right? Or whatever, right? That's not, this is about expectation. When you move in with someone, it's always adjustments. And to be fair, yes, this girl is a neat freak. Both of you live in the same space. So there has to be an element of, okay, if you pull back, maybe Sunday morning doesn't need to be a good time to be hoovering, right?
Yeah.
You know, and it's a bit unfair of the other friend. So Nancy, I am on your side a little bit here. Look, Gearóid give me the evil eye now.
You'll be on her side all you want, because she's going to get a whole lot of home truths from me.
You know, the truth is, it's not fair for her to come in and expect you just to accept everything she's doing, right? That's not fair. That's not fair. Absolutely. However, you can't be living that way. You have to help her out here a bit and do something. And if you're feeling bad, the chances are that you should be doing something.
Exactly.
You know, but you're not a terrible person. You just haven't lived that way. And the thing is, you don't have to live to her standards, because people who live like that, it's like me and the washing machine or things like that. We get a bit territorial about it anyway. So she'll be happy to take over the responsibility of some of it, but you have to meet her halfway. You can't be just leaving everything tragically everywhere. That would just upset her.
I think what's going on here is, right, these minor inconveniences that Nancy's feeling, like somebody hoovering at 10 o'clock in the morning, is a very small price to pay.
Oh my God.
For her doing absolutely nothing.
Well, she didn't say she's doing nothing.
Well, there's bowls under the bed.
Okay.
She isn't saying...
She's living like she's still in college.
That's exactly what's happening.
Yeah, and that's okay, except...
She's not.
But that's okay if you're living on your own.
Exactly.
But the problem is when you live with adults, I'm having this problem myself at the moment because my eldest son has come home and he's wonderful and I'm delighted to have him home. It's not that, but he's kind of given me the face of, I'm an adult now, you can't tell me to do these things. And I'm going, you're an adult living with other adults. So you have to learn.
Well done, Niamh.
So this is how we live. This is how we live. So you have to kind of adjust in. I'm not going to give you grief over it, but the point is, you're living in my space. I don't want.
Totally.
I need my forks.
Exactly.
Where the hell are my forks?
So, I think, right, what needs to happen here is both of you need to stop cleaning. It's done. No more cleaning in that apartment. You get a cleaner. You pay a professional cleaner to come in once a week. You both contribute to it. And that's it. It's game over.
No, that's a mistake.
No, I don't think. I think if these two,
the girl who cleans will not be happy.
At the moment, one person's doing all the work and one person's doing nothing, and the likelihood is, right? It's
probably both of their fault.
The likelihood is that Nancy is never going to do enough, and the other one's always going to do a bit more. So. And they're both going to be resentful in that situation.
Yeah.
And what's going to happen is they're not going to stay friends.
No.
So I would say that if you say we're getting a cleaning person once a week in, we're both going to contribute. Anything else that anyone else wants to do, that's totally grand.
Yeah.
But that we have fulfilled our commitment on the cleaning front to each other by paying for half of this.
Yeah, but the bowls would still be under the bed and that will get in the head of... Yeah. No, I think, to be fair, Nancy, you have to kind of grow up a little bit and stop living in college. You've got to take some responsibility, take the bowls out from under the bed. She's probably not wrong about the mice, I'm going to tell you that, and that's not pretty when that happens.
I know, yeah.
But, and also, not only that, it's much harder to clean a bowl that's been sitting for a long time under your bed. Speaking as someone who has done a lot of that.
So you've steeped a lot of Weetabix.
Lot of steeping. But the other side of it is, Nancy, I get it. Everybody has different things and the way they like to do it. And, you have fallen on your feet landing with somebody who likes to clean.
I would much rather be somebody that is living with somebody that is excessively cleaning than somebody that is
leaving bowls
under their bed.
I know, but that's who you are.
It's like Nancy's got she's got a great deal here.
I'll be honest with you. I think Nancy knows that.
Do you know what? I think you're right.
I think Nancy knows that.
Think
she knows it, and I don't think Nancy's under no illusion, right? She's
like, how do I keep things the way they are but not ruin the friendship? Is essentially what this letter is.
She loves her friend, and actually I have a couple of really good friends, and one of them is highly offended when I say this, that we can't live together.
Oh, totally.
We shouldn't live together because we love each other. But that doesn't mean you can't make this work, Nancy. I'm just telling you that now. You just need to not do certain elements of it. Speak about expectation when you're not angry. That's really important. And if you can't resolve that, actually the cleaner is not a bad idea, I suppose. But I just know somebody who really loves to clean, that's going to happen anyway.
Yeah, they are going to do it. Yeah. They are going to clean.
The thing is, you've got as much right to say, please don't do that on a Sunday morning at 10 o'clock, but you have to meet her halfway. You've got to do a bit more.
I would say the other side of that is as well that was deliberate.
Yeah.
She deliberately hoovered at 10 o'clock in the morning because she was like, I'm the only person doing hoovering, so I'll do it when I want to do it.
Yeah.
And your defence, if you both contribute and get a cleaning person, your defence, if she starts doing stuff like this and says, I'm doing this, it's like, well, that's absolutely your choice.
Mm-hmm. This is the agreement.
The agreement is that we both pay and this person does it. And if you're not happy with that,
that's fine.
Address it with the cleaner.
So just lead with that you love her as a friend and you don't want the wreck. So let's see what we can do to fix that.
Lead with learning to use the dishwasher.
Okay. Gearóid. Nancy knows what she needs to do. I know by the way she's written that.
I know.
She does know.
Yeah, and I do feel like that was like.
I kind of like you, Nancy. So I don't be having this going on. Don't let him give you any grief here.
No, Nancy, we totally see where you're coming from. We do.
Yeah,
but you're a disgrace. And do you know what else I will guarantee?
What?
I'd go to court on this. I'd swear on a Bible.
You might go to court for many things.
I would guarantee Nancy does not own those bowls. There's nothing sure.
It's not even her bowls.
Yeah.
It's the good bowls.
Nancy's never bought a fork in her life. I would imagine by reading this, Nancy's the sort of girl that'll eat a curry chips on a bus without a spoon.
Stop it now. Stop it. Well, Nancy, so you know what you need to do, and we want to follow up.
Yeah, we want to follow up.
And if you're looking for somewhere else to live, my son might be, and he will be perfectly fine with the bowl situation.
Yeah, let us know how it goes, and hopefully you find, a nice cleaning person or some sort of a healthy balance.
It'll come. I have faith in you, Nancy.
Of course, absolutely. I mean, look, we want to follow up. And we want follow-ups from everybody, actually.
Yes.
You know what, Niamh? We've answered a lot of problems.
And nobody's given us any.
Yeah, we've very few follow-ups. I think we've one that we haven't read.
Well, the driving... The driving one,
The driving one.
That was a moment.
What a moment.
That was a moment.
I'm thrilled.
We definitely helped there.
Of course we did.
I know. We're not qualified, but we did.
That's no business.
Anyway. So, Nancy, follow up, and I hope it goes well.
It's been wonderful.
Yes, it has.
It's been lovely, as always, to chat to you, our listener.
Yes.
Our next episodes will be two best ofs.
Will be.
But bear in mind, 2 best ofs with new problems.
Yes, we're doing new problems.
There'll be new problems. There'll be problems you haven't heard before.
Sure.
We hope you enjoy those. agonyrants@gmail.com if you want to get in touch. We always love to hear from you. You can follow us on Niamh Kavanagh 93 on Instagram.
Yes, we'd love to see you.
Gearóid Farrelly on Instagram. Niamh.
Gearóid is better.
The Instagram game has dropped off.
Yes, I know.
I'm going to call you out on it.
Okay. I'm going to do
when
my
you're
best.
up in Donegal,
I know.
we want pictures.
Okay.
Insta stories.
Insta stories of me walking my dog. Oh no, I can't.
What a way to end.
I forgot.
Niamh's dog's dead.
I know. God, that's terrible.
Jesus, I thought your day was bad.
I'm going to go lie in a dark room now. Well, look after yourselves. Bye.
I'm going to go and fix this. Talk to you soon.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Head Stuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.
Being a parent can be really challenging. It's normal to feel uncertain about whether you're doing the right things to raise healthy and happy children. That's why Child and Family Resource Network focuses on connecting pregnant parents and those with kids under the age of 5 with free support services to help them build confidence in their parenting journey. Everyone deserves to have someone they can turn to for support with parenting. Visit childandfamilyresourcenetwork.org today.